How fast can a car go if you just hold the accelerator down? Like, cause I'm just getting some water, okay? I'm looking at it from like a physics standpoint, all right? The thing's called an accelerator. While you hold it down, you're accelerating. So what the hell stops you, man? The faster you go, the more air drag you have. But the faster you go, pardon me, the more friction you generate with the between the tires and the road, all of which contribute to drag. But wouldn't you just keep going faster if you just held the gas pedal down? I just don't understand what would slow you down. The faster you go, oh, air resistance does not scale linearly. Yeah, but like just hear me out. Neither is acceleration, because like if you're going 200 and you hit the accelerator, that'll push you to like 210. And if you start from 0 and you push the accelerator the same amount, that'll only push you to 10, which is like 5.5% of 210. So obviously your acceleration doesn't scale linearly either. Don't you go doesn't When you push the gas pedal, don't you go faster when doesn't the same amount of force applied to the accelerator give you more speed when you're already moving? Because when you're at 0, it takes more power to actually generate the impulse to get you going. When you're already moving, you have momentum on your side. Oh, that's not real? Okay, then cyclists should stop at stop signs, okay? If it takes the same amount of energy to travel from point A to point B, whether you stopped at the first part or you didn't stop, then you should stop, okay? Your Honor, we do a little chicanery. Sorry, I was trying to figure out a way to get out of there, and I found it. That wasn't the bit from the start. I just saw a little, you know what, you're playing Dead by Daylight, and then all your teammates die, and you're like, oh, there's the escape hatch, I'm out of there, I'm out of here. That's what happened. There was no chance for me to escape from Freddie Krueger. And I found the hatch. I said, I don't have to fix the generators. You can live in darkness. See ya. How sick would it be if Freddie Mercury was in Dead by Daylight? His one of his abilities is he goes Deo, and then you wherever you are, your character automatically is compelled to repeat it. And then you hear from like across the map. You're like, ah, shit. He can store up, like, because some of those Deos were just like, Deo. That's like if he's almost out of meter. But if he's been storing up his meter, oh, man. What does he say at the end? He goes like, rock this house tonight! Something like that. How's the baby? Pretty bad. There's a unique torture in watching people joke. I know that they're joking. People are like, wow, another day off, fake holiday. He's just like he's pretending to mourn the queen so he can like have a day off. And my day off is like, listening to Love is an Open Door 100 consecutive times. And blowing my baby's nose every 3 minutes for 12 hours. All my life has been a series of doors in my face. Then suddenly I bump into you. Yeah, we finish each other's sandwiches. That's what I was going to say. So it wasn't like a restful day off. It was just like you got to do what you got to do. I'm a noted family first streamer. It is what it is. I'm happy to be here. Kate and I, it's like a relay race. We pass the baton. We also, we're keeping ourselves healthy. I definitely feel like for the past like 2 or 3 days, there's been like something attacking my sinus cavity, but we just keep beating it back. Multivitamins and vitamin C supplements of dubious scientific merit. But if they make me feel like I'm not getting sick, then you know what? Then fuck the science. And the Pelotons have been good. I know that's like ultimate copium. But I've had 2 370 kilojoule rides in a row. Those would be like top 10 rides all time, 30-minute output. So I mean, like, could a sick person do this? That's me making the cones of Dunshire. What kind of wattage is that? I don't know, like 206 average. Yeah, literally yesterday, it was like 8:55, and I was like, I'm gonna go live at 9. And then I said goodbye to the baby, and she was like, no, daddy, no, no. I picked her up, and she sneezed, and like, it was like an angry sea. It was like a tsunami of mucus, and she was like so sick and irritable, and I was like thinking about what this was gonna be like, the whole day. I figured, you know what, today's supposed to be a holiday anyway, let's just take it. Originally we were gonna have like a date day, and then the baby was sick, so I was like, well, we should postpone our date day, and then we took the day off anyway. She needed it, honestly. The baby needed it. But I guess it's that time of the year. It's the seasons change a little bit. Always has an effect on the illness, for sure. You'll probably hear her in the background too sometimes. Did you watch the Queen's funeral while the baby was sick? No, I didn't. I didn't do fucking anything. I don't know how many times I have to fucking explain this shit over and over. People are like, what'd you do on your day off? I did fucking nothing. I did play some sap on my phone while the baby napped. I went to Whistler yesterday. That's pretty pog. I mean, Whistler, it's a fun place. It's expensive, but it's fun. I've never been in the fall. I've only been in the winter, and I've been in the summer. And in the winter, it's obviously very, it's scenic, it's picturesque. If you love skiing, if you love snowboarding, it's like supposedly a world-class resort. In the summertime, it's nice. You're nestled within the mountains. You get great scenery. I thought it would be a little underwhelming in the summer, but it's nice in the summer too. The only problem I have with Whistler is that because it's like a resort town, if you're not like a young adult who is from Switzerland, New Zealand, or Australia and wants to party, then it can be a little annoying, because it's kind of like renting a hotel room in a college dorm as like an actual adult. Everybody is there to party, and you're like, we have when we went in the summer, we had a not even 1-year-old child. We were like, can you guys just keep it down? Meanwhile, some skier, I was trying to think of what word to use. Some skier, I don't want to be rude to the snowboarders. This was a skier. He had the skis on his shoulder. He's out in the town square just singing Shallow from A Star Is Born at like 2 a.m. And then instead of anybody being like, hey, could you keep it down? Everybody's going out there going, yeah, do it. Keep it up. Keep annoying people. But anyway, they should just move the mountain to like a place that's, well, I don't think you can do that. Anyway. Can you move mountains, or is that just a metaphor? What did I do on my day off, you ask? You're listening to it. Do you ski or snowboard? I used to ski because when I was young, I went on like 2 ski trips, which means that when we went skiing as adults, I was like, oh, I kind of already know how to ski. Then every time I went skiing, which was like once a year for 5 years, my feet got so crushed by the ski boots that pulling them out of the ski boot made it feel like the boot was the only thing keeping my bones together. It was like, like if you elbow dropped a bag of potato chips, but the potato chips are part of your body. It was like when I pulled the chips out of the bag, it was like these are supposed to be like one continuous piece. But, and then, so what happened is like, I wear like a size 12 to 13 shoe. So the first time I went skiing, I was like, I'll take a size 12. And then people were like, oh, you don't even know ski boots for no reason. You got to go up one size. So then the next time I went skiing, like a year later, I was like, I'll take a size 13. And I put them on, and I was like, this stuff is too big. And then an hour later, I was like, never mind, my feet have swollen up, so I have to go up to, like, next year was like a 13 and a half, and the same stuff just kept happening over and over. So then I started snowboarding because the boots are softer. And it's still like, it's not 100% comfortable, but it's like more comfortable. I mean, I skated a lot as a kid. I'm familiar with, your feet getting crushed by skates. It's not like wearing a moccasin, right? But then, and I was having a good time snowboarding, learning how to snowboard. And, you use a lot, it's a lot more difficult just to get down the mountain. But at the same time, it was more comfortable for sure. And then the pandemic hit, and then we had a baby. So like, I got a couple of early lessons in how to snowboard. I was able to go down a small slope on my heels, essentially, just falling maybe 3 or 4 times, and then the pandemic happened, so we haven't really been back. Also, it's hard to like, our in-laws snowboard all the time. They're like, when are you gonna teach your daughter how to snowboard? And I'm like, we got like an Ouroboros of dependency. First off, she's like 2, so it's a little too early, even if we were basically pros, I think. Then like, I'm bad at snowboarding, and I think you have to be pretty good in order to also chaperone somebody else who is a toddler. Like, you have to be, I'm pretty good at walking, and it's already hard to chaperone her when we're just walking. So I don't think I'm comfortable. Like, I need to put my own oxygen mask on first and not be a danger to myself and the people around me before I take her out on a mountain. Then also, like, Kate is a really good snowboarder, but sometimes she also needs me to generate like the first impulse to get her going, or to get her like up after she sits down. Because it's one of the things that's a lot harder on a snowboard is standing up and getting started, essentially. So basically, we need to like, Kate could supervise both of us, and then I could give her a push when she needs it. You guys have been wilding out. I get it. I haven't been here in 3 days, you know? And maybe on Fridays you work a double, so you weren't even here on Friday. We have a greater sense of decorum here than on Twitch as a whole. We treat each other with respect. We talk to each other like we're real people, because we are real people. I understand it's been the Wild West lately, okay? We have a little bit more of a calm attitude here. A lot of Twitch is like, it's like a Roman gladiatorial arena, where you just, you can hurl tomatoes at people. You can see a warrior get sliced in half by a chariot, something like that. This is more like the opera, okay? At the opera, you just gotta chill. I don't know if you've ever been to the opera. It's very boring, in my opinion. I say that as someone who is a snob myself. Ballet is incredible. I've only seen, I think I saw the Nutcracker, and I saw Alice in Wonderland, an adapted Alice in Wonderland. Both of them incredible. Because you can be there, and you're like, first off, there's music. Secondly, there's dancing. And if you're like me, if you're not that entertained by dancing, you could be like, holy cow, can you imagine how strong you have to be to do this? It's almost like going to like a musical Cirque du Soleil. You can watch it and wonder at what the human body is capable of achieving. Opera, on the other hand, you're like, could you just get to the point? They'll have like a song. The song is 8 minutes long. They repeat the same thing over and over. And then the point of the song is like, he's horny. They can't say it. He's horny, but in parentheses, in Italian. You know, it's too much. Like Prague, that's the exact opposite. Prague is like, yes, we'll write like an 11-minute song, and the point of it is like trying to recapture the feeling of reading a young adult novel on a daybed at your grandparents' cottage. Seasons will pass you. That's a song about your grandma making you a sandwich with some goldfish crackers on the side. I get up, I get down. It transports you instantly back to reading like Goosebumps books, getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. By the way, people have said you've been banning more people. That's probably true, but I do want to say, this is, to thine own self be true. When I got killed in Rumbleverse, somebody said, zero situational awareness, Lamau. I banned them, and then they gave an unban request that said, I could see why you would be mad at that message, seeing as you stared at a billboard for a minute and then died when someone threw a mailbox at your head. I said, unban. You got me. That's absolutely correct. Never let it be. Look, I think it's folly to believe you're never going to be emotional. I don't think that's realistic. But then you come back with a cooler head a little bit later, and you're like, you know what? You shouldn't have been banned in the first place. I was just trying to make myself feel better, and there we are. This is an S-tier stall today. Go, outside. Go outside. Touch grass. I never thought it would happen, but here we are playing an anime-inspired hockey League of Legends. Look, I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm not going to explain what's happening in the game at all. Here's what happened. I saw Hafu play a little bit of this weekend. There was like a streamer tournament for it, okay? She won. But when I saw the announcement of the streamer tournament, I almost replied to the tweet and said, Hafu's got this easy. But I thought, no, because then I don't like when I get tweeted by brands and then some other streamers come through and go, NL's got this. It puts a lot of pressure on you. So I'd said, I'm not going to say anything, but in my head I was like, Hafu's got this shit. And then the next day it was like, Team Hafu wins. And you're like, yeah, no shit, idiot. So I was like, I'll play anything that's pseudo sports, okay? Even if it does have a bit of an anime influence. We were going to play this with MALF and Sips yesterday. I canceled my stream at the last second. The baby is pretty sick. So we were taking care of her. But I did play a couple games of this. I don't know, maybe like 5 or 6 games of this last night because they're like 3 minutes long each. I think it's reasonably fun. You can also join Team Hafu in the top right. Wait, when I join Team Hafu, it's to help her team win some kind of like creator event, right? Like, so if I am ass and I join Team Hafu, do I bring the team down or do I only add to it with wins? Is it like a loss is 0 but a win is points? It only adds wins. Okay. You know what? Let's do that then. How does one do that? There's a lot going on at the top right. I choose to support Team Hafu. They're presently in 6th place. This is a hot lobby here. Holy cow. People up here, 272,000 wins. Oh my god. Holy cow. Yes, I would like to support Team Hafu, please. Select a creator to support. Team Hafu. Ranked number 6 with 46,000 wins. Okay, I've selected Team Hafu. Alright, we're ready to go. And we're going to run the casino. But I'll be honest, like, basically, we're just gaming. We're just having fun today. I'm happy to be back. Here's your casino, by the way. Will we win this one? Yes? No. I'll give you 1 minute. How long are the games? Around 5 minutes. But if someone scores 5 goals, they win immediately. We do also have 4 2069 gold and 4 2069 of what appears to be the logo of a YouTube knockoff company. I do have, I thought this was funny. The only mission I have not completed is buy a new striker from the shop. So let's, sure. Who should we get here? I don't know. Who we got? Let's be, what about Drekkar? A soldier assassin who uses stealth and slows? That doesn't sound like me. A cosmic guardian who bends space-time to save his allies. That seems like you need more situal awareness than I've got. A curious alien. Okay, maybe. By X, he's hilarious. So here's the thing. If I'm goalie, which I'm not, I play as Dubu. He's just a big guy. He's like the
hesitation.
The classic sports science episode of like, what if you just put a really big guy in goal in hockey? But if I'm playing out, I play as a Stella! Okay, I'll play as Juliet, the lady from the tutorial. I don't know what I'm doing in general, by the way, in this game. So I think that there's probably like higher order strategy than what you're going to see from me. I basically kind of play it like it's Pong. Like it's like League of Legends Pong. That's pretty much it. Insane save, incredible play. Okay, now I'm in behind enemy lines. I'm in your base killing your dudes. I really thought that was gonna work. We're down right now. One of my teammates has been temporarily killed. They're back. Great save, great save. I'm gonna ult your ass. Mission failed. Okay, goalie's playing out at the blue line. Typically a bad sign. Get fucking smoked! Ah! He scored a goal. I don't really... Okay, so, my spacebar ability seems really good. It's a piercing drop kick. Try not to get killed by her katana. It traps the souls of its victims. Look, I bet you probably played 100 hours of Genshin Impact or whatever. None of that compares to having quarter season tickets to an actual sports arena. Our goalie seems insane. Oh, what a redirect. Pog, the One Piece is real. True. We don't say that anymore, though. We're past that now. What a shot. Thank God. Okay, just for you, you're one of the finest Omega Striker minds the world has ever known. Eat some more cake, eat some more pie. Doesn't matter if it's boiled or fried. You know what this is? It's air hockey. It's just air hockey. I bet my lifetime win rate in air hockey is like, I'm stupid. I bet is like 65%. That gives me an advantage here. What a shot, what a shot. Oh! That's how we do it! I thought that was in 100%. Okay, you know what? When our teammate is shooting, we should make an effort to mess up the enemy team. Oh, what a save. He's cracked. There you go. I just try to just knock him out a little bit. Just knock him out a little bit. He's got the triangle. Saved. Okay, that was a beautiful... There's a beautiful two-tapper! Did you see that?
Oh my god, I did it!
This ain't even my damn character. Match point. 30 seconds left. Advantage to the left side. Team Hafu, we're very close to adding one win here, okay? Oh! PP Tiddly? Was his name PP Tiddly? Stop moving. They've even got the Hafu emotes, man. PP Tiddly. PP Tiddly, PP Tiddly. Great goalie. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought I was the MVP. Whatever. Put me on 3v3 ranked. Any role. You're also verified now? What the hell is no ban? You can ban a character? I'm not ready for this, man. When I played Dota, the like champs mode or champions draft, that only was added like right before I quit. I think that people started to be like, hey, do you want to play some champ mode so we can ban Slardar? And I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of this game, man. That's too much. Captain's mode, that's it. You really think that right before a 30 to 70 minute game of torture, I want to spend 5 minutes debating with my friends in a Discord call? No, dude, we gotta ban Sven. Sven's got such a brain dead stun. It's so no. I just let me get out there and do some clicking, okay? Let me buy some wards.
Kai, I'm coming for what's mine.
Oh, don't put that kind of sauce on it. You know what you're doing in the booth when you say stuff like that. Insane play, he's incredible. I'm bad. I'm ass.
I told you I know what I'm doing.
What happened to our goalie? Our goalie exploded? He died? What did he even get hit by? He got obliterated? He's the goalie. I'm stupid. What are you doing?
Simple geometry.
Come on, brother. See, hit him with the flower. We can still do this. We're down by 1 goal. No big whoop. There you go. Send it up to your teammate. The mouse is where you send the pass. Oh, we're fucked. Go ahead. You're free. You're sprung. Ooh. Send me. Ooh, push him out of the way. Those orbs are a little scary. Just kidding. Send it down. Send it up. Bro, what are you doing? I recognize I was the last person to touch it before it went in, but our goalie was not saving it. The dude was like throwing a cube down right here. The ball was going in up here. There you go. Okay, that time I could have scored on our own net, but you know what? It's why you can't get desperate. He's ass. He's ass. What can you say? I'm sorry to call it like I see it. But you're the goalie. You got to do something, defensively speaking. Okay. It's not realistic for us to keep the ball from ever getting down there. That's not realistic. We'll do our best, but it's not. What do you think? You got to anticipate where the shit's going. Okay, we're back. Sorry, toxic. Beautiful shot. Get ulted, you piece. Let's go! Okay, hold it. We're back. There you go. Slow the game down. Sometimes in air hockey, even, you got to slow the game down. Great stuff! This is the value of a puck-moving defenseman. We stay back here. We take some of the pressure off the goalie. We stay creative. We got a good outlet pass. There you go. Get him. Get pucks in deep. Actual whiff of the century. Actual whiff of the century. What happened? What the hell happened?
Do my blobbles get awards too?
Shut up. I'm sorry to say this. I got one loser point. I mean, minus one loser point? What does this even mean? I don't even know. I'm ranked. I'm 10. I'm 10 rank. Sorry, Team Hafu. Sorry, Team Hafu. I apologize. Not because we lost. I apologize. We shouldn't bring this kind of toxicity to just a fun family event for streamers. I don't want it to reflect poorly on the person that we're representing, you know? I look forward to the return of Toxic NL. Here's the thing. Like, it's not toxic to call out someone for not doing their best. Like, if someone half-asses it and they're like, ooh, I'm just a little gamer. Well, fucking, this is serious business. I'm at work right now, okay? So if you could put in some damn effort, like, that would be nice. Because you know what? You don't know what it's like to be a streamer. It's the hardest job on the planet. Anytime, if your own goalie could just turn around and fire the goal into his own net, and the chat would be like, why'd you let that happen? So, like, I had an increased standard of play required here, okay? So, losing is okay, but if we could at least try our best. If we could at least look like we want it out there. I'm not saying I'm going to be a great goalie, but at least, like, I don't know. I'd rather be the one making the mistakes, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Plus, I think I have insane positioning. I used to play keeper at recess on the recess grounds, and I had some pretty stellar performances. Okay, look at that. That's how you control the pace of play here. I mean, when we played mini sticks, all I'm gonna say, there's a reason my knees crack. It's because I was in butterfly 24/7 before Carey Price. Okay, we control the pace from behind. Insane save. We're leveling. There you go. Move the puck out. Move the puck out. Good stuff. Good stuff. Stay up there. Keep the pressure on.
Do a good job.
Let's go. Okay, it's down the wall. Get ready. We're going to be saying that a lot. We're sending it down the wall. There it goes. It's going down the wall. Insane shot.
Without me.
What does your ult do? My ult shoots out projectiles that become walls, so it can keep people from it can keep the ball from passing the wall. But if you do it too slowly, which I've been known to do, then sometimes you've created a wall where the ball can't get out, and that's a real issue. That's a problem. Okay, hold on. Send them out here. Good stuff. Keep that possession high. Ooh! I thought for sure we were in. We're sending it down the wall. Go ahead. Hit me. I'll just become more powerful than you could ever imagine! Dude, we're cracked! The One Piece! I told you that meme was over. You shouldn't have believed me. Beautiful. I love the high value possessions we got here. Should not have sent it there. That was a blunder. We were lucky to be saved, but that doesn't change the fact that it was a blunder. Okay. Yeah, don't center it to your opponents, ideally. Let's go. Ooh, get it out of there. Look at this. Holy cow. Dude, when you play defense, you get a lot of control over what's happening. A lot of people think all you're doing is stopping the ball. It's not the case. You're choosing where the ball goes afterwards. Oh! Oops, I stunned you. Let's go. Motive, you're spending way too much time spamming your attacks, man. Come on. As the keeper, you gotta have number one priority is being ready to stop the ball. 34 saves. 34 saves. This guy had 22 shots. We saved them all. That's a Thatcher Demko-esque performance right there. Let me choose prediction. We will win this one. Just a little down the wall. Insane through ball. It's one of the best through balls you're ever going to see. Side. Help me. Oh, that's... sometimes you got to put some Dominic Hasek on it.
Winning never gets old.
Let's go. Do you drink coffee? Great question. The answer to that question is yes. I've long been cagey about my coffee preferences because I didn't want the stream to get political. I've decided finally that, you know, part of being a streamer in your 30s is I want to be more open about myself, and I want to talk about the things that I like. Coffee is one of them. I drink 1 coffee a day. Yesterday I thought about drinking a second coffee because I was like, you deserve it. You've been up early. You know, the baby's sick. It's going to be a rough day. Then I thought, you know, that's how it happens. First, you're like, I'll treat myself. I deserve a coffee, a second coffee today around lunch. Then you're like, oh, I'm not sleeping that well tonight. So then you have 2 coffees the next day because you're like, oh, I had 2 yesterday and I didn't sleep that well last night, so now I need that second coffee. And then you like 3 weeks later, you're like, oh, I'm so tired. I normally drink 2 coffees. Now I got to have a 3rd coffee just to achieve the same kind of effect. Before you know it, you know, you're sleeping under a damn bridge, begging for enough money to get a tall pike or a what's the Starbucks blonde? I don't know. I don't go into Starbucks too often. It's called Veranda. Thank you, thank you. The Veranda blend. You see the way that their goalie is using their abilities? That's a mistake. First lesson as a goalie, write this down. Never use any abilities. Oh,
the crowd favorites.
I would like to use text chat to say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I was talking. I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you. I'll make it up to you. I missed it! Ooh! Get it out of there! Beautiful. Okay.
Give it to you.
Sorry, just keep it out. Keep it out. They're trying to murder their goalie, or our teammates are trying to murder their goalie. That's fine. Send it down the corridor. What a beautiful shot! I told you I gotcha. Right through the corridor. There you go. We threw down a little wall there just to buy ourselves a little time and safety. Get it down. Okay, let's generate some offense, team. We just need to generate a little bit of offense. Look at their goalie's not even in the damn net anymore, man. Oh, come on. Their keeper's insane. Yes, we're back. You're right. I got to stop throwing it down the safe side. I got to start throwing it down their open side. Send it low. No, what are you doing? Have you lost your mind? Sorry. This is why I'm not captain material, because I do get a little heated sometimes. I consider I'm more like the firebrand. There you go. Get it out there. I'm not captain material. We're going to OT. Send it up. Buy some time. Our teammate must be back by now, right? Oh, shit. We're playing down again. Ooh! Yeah! We got to win by 2, though, okay? NL pops off and immediately passes out! Let's go!
Natural for me.
What a game. No big deal. Oh, just a simple 40 saves? 2 goals as the goalie? How do you have such great posture when you sit on your ass all day? Excuse me. I don't sit on my ass all day. I also cycle 30 to 45 minutes a day, and at least a third of that is position 3 out of the saddle. I don't have posture advice. My back is fucked up. Like, when I went to physio, like, I don't know, 5 months ago, it was like there was a ball of crushed glass just underneath my shoulder blade. But ever since I went to physio, I've been a little bit more conscientious about like how I've been sitting and how I lift things and stuff like that. And instead, I've gotten almost like a band of numbness across my right shoulder blade. It's way less uncomfortable, but like
Nice to meet
every
you.
day, I'm like, oh, I can feel that. I can feel like, maybe not numbness, it feels like somebody's pushing like a very light, very cold cloth, like right up against my shoulder blade sometimes. That feeling is called old. That's a symptom of a heart attack. Whatever, fucking kill me. Go for it. I'll see you in hell. Okay, one of our teammates has died. What the hell's going on? Did we go up too far? We're at 2. I have a rank. We're at 2. I have a rank. They're playing the person, not the ball. I'm scared, guys. I just want you to know that was my fault. I was out of position. I'm gonna endeavor not to let it happen again. Okay.
This is just the beginning.
Okay. This is where, if I'm the coach, if I'm Bruce Boudreau, I say timeout. We take a timeout. Hey, we're down 2-0, 17 seconds into the game. All right, we just need to settle down. You guys do your thing out there. I pass the ball to you. We don't ball chase. Number one thing we don't do is ball chase. Okay,
You'll
we're in
have to
hell.
do better than that to
We're in
compete
hell.
with me.
We're gonna still, y'all. We're just gonna have to settle it. We might lose. Okay, we might lose, but we're not losing 5-0 a minute in. You guys go out, play the ball. I'm staying in net. You're AFK. It's a free-to-play game on Steam. Stop taking yourself so seriously. You know how sad that is? Little essence. Honestly, why don't you just submit a trade request?
Clean and to the point.
Okay.
Like always.
Is there a report button? Report player? This is a real money skin too. That's the saddest thing of all. Me writing your report card does not get along well with others. What if we came back though? I knew it! Spring him! Oh, good try, good try. I respect that we're giving it our all here, okay? There you go. Just keep him back. Just fight. You don't have to win, okay? Just fight as long as you can fight. This is where you learn the skills to pay the bills. Great stuff. You're sprung. Oh!
Mine is to keep score.
Let's go! Let's go! What a shot. Okay, we got to be a little proactive as keeper. Maybe that means using my spacebar for the first time this stream. I don't know. Beautiful work. We send it down the wall, give him a chance, nuke him. I can't really afford to play out. Ooh! Let's go!
Check out my next one.
I gotta play like a defensive role, but there you go, send it. Stay up there, Obi. You gotta crush this one, brother. Like, you gotta stay frosty. There you go. They're bullying me. Oh, take a shot with the rocket. Give him a chance, man.
That
Oh,
one was
okay.
for the
Fair
fans.
enough. Honestly, can I just say good game to EBIT here? That was a good game.
As expected.
Well, honestly, I'm proud of us for at least trying to hang in there. You know, we made the best of a bad situation. You know what's funny? So, I mean, this is toxic, but I'll just tell you, here's the message I sent to MALF last night. I don't know, it seems kind of bad, but I have been playing with 2 randoms. I feel like I'm just playing Pong, and sometimes I get killed. Also, random goalies have to have the lowest IQ on planet Earth. It's actually blowing me away. Messages I wish I could take back. But then, like 2 hours later, I sent them a message, and I said, never mind, I played more. It's semi-Pog. Then, we're playing now, and I'm like, it's Pog City. I'm in Vancouver for a month. What do I need to see? Okay, you need to go to Stanley Park. You need to go to the Lynn Canyon Bridge. You can pay for the Capilano Suspension Bridge. It's expensive, but it is worth seeing. You can get almost the same experience by going to the Lynn Canyon Bridge, which is inside of a park instead. Shot a rocket at them to begin with. Obid is on the other team this time. You should eat at some buzzworthy Vancouver restaurants. You don't need to go to Published on Main, which won Canada's best restaurant last year. But you know, you should try some of Vancouver's best ramen. You should go to Santoka, or you should go to Donbo, you should go to Marutama, maybe you should go to 2 of them. You should ride the SkyTrain a few times. I don't know, maybe go to TELUS World of Science. If you're here for a month, maybe go see a Canucks preseason game. Tickets will be pretty cheap. Probably. Great game, great game.
Oh, man.
Look at that.
Excellent.
I like to slow the game down to my own pace. Great gaming! Check out the art gallery. You know what? That's one thing I have still not been to. I've still not been to the art gallery. I definitely would recommend going to Japa Dog. It's not the best hot dog you're gonna eat in your life, but it is unique. I think it's pretty good for like food trucks. Or like you can go to the standalone restaurant too, but like I'm not. Whoa! What a goal! They killed the whole enemy team. I'm not that impressed with the Vancouver food truck situation, but I do like Japa Dog. Okay, one of us is dead. That's okay. We're still chilling. Slow it down. We're waiting for our team. I'd like to say I'm sorry. I honestly did not expect. I thought I would hold the puck for a second, and then our teammate timer would come down a little bit. They'd come back, and we'd play. I didn't know they could teleport behind us, nothing personnel kit, and just ruin our life. Beautiful, beautiful play. Great hit! Okay, let's go. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not that impressed with the Vancouver food truck scene, honestly. I mean, I'm not impressed with any place's food truck scene, mostly because I've never been to them. But I think that in Vancouver, it is like, I don't know. I find them like overrated. I'll give them a try now and then. I mean, I've had like some good food at them, but the thing is, like, you know, you're eating it out of like a paper bowl while you're standing outside. You're paying restaurant prices, including a tip, but then like there's no service. You're eating that shit like standing up on the damn sidewalk. And you're waiting like the same amount of time. Vancouver Aquarium. Highly recommend the Vancouver Aquarium for sure. How about Taco Fino? Taco Fino's good. I like Taco Fino. Granville Island? Yeah, you should go to the Granville Island Market. I mean, here's the thing. I say it before. I don't think Vancouver is like a great city to be like, oh, I'm going for like a week. What are the cool tourist attractions I need to see? It has kind of a dearth of tourist attractions. But it's a very pleasant city to be in, which is why so many of my recommendations are like, you know, live the way a Vancouverite lives. You know, go eat some ramen. Go have some cheap, good sushi. Go have some expensive, great sushi. Rent a bike. Go take a walk around, or a bike around the seawall or something like that. Go see Granville Island. Get a Lee's Donuts. That's about it. Participate in a riot when Lil Baby gets sick so he can't go to his performance at the PNE. Best jjajangmyeon in town. I mean, you're gonna get me in trouble. I think the only place I've ever had jjajangmyeon in Vancouver is at Bukkyung Lounge down on Robson, close to the West End. But Anybody here that's from the Vancouver area or the Tri-Cities, they're going to say, why would you get jjajangmyeon in Vancouver? You got to go to Coquitlam. Okay, but then you're really going to hop on a bus for like, you know, an hour, or the Sky Train for an hour and go get some noodles in Coquitlam, and then like when you're done eating the noodles, your ass is just in Coquitlam? I think you should just take the L and maybe just go get like some different Korean. Whoa, 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 whoa! And maybe just get some different Korean food in Vancouver and go to Sura or something like that. Get some Korean barbecue. Beautiful? Not beautiful. Not beautiful. We gotta get it out of there. Okay. 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 Just to be clear, I had control. It wasn't a dangerous. Oh, they're playing offensive Dubu, man. Let's go! Ooh. Why send to the top wall so much? Well, if I'm at the top, I feel more comfortable sending it to the top wall because I know, I know I'm there to potentially make the save. Good, nice stuff, nice stuff. If you send it bottom wall, it's like you're centering. If somebody just like manages to hit the ball with a projectile, you're out of position. Well, so are they. Well, that's where I'm hoping my teammate might come in and be like, you know, we're gonna help you out a little bit. These guys have been pub stomping. You can tell, like, their whole game plan is to just initiate. Go for the, like, offense as fast as possible. Our team is too good for that. We're too good for it. Look. We're gonna stop your ass. Our positioning's too strong for you. Traveler! Let's go, dude! They give us possession and we take control. And then we just send it where we want it to go. There you go, get it past them. Their goalie's coming out to play some O. Their G's playing some O. Okay, we lost one. There you go. Dubu's got... Ooh, okay, honestly, I want to give you a thumbs up. I want to walk over that offensive Dubu. Great goal. Incredible goal. I'd like to apologize to my team, but that was also a very strong performance there. That was very well done, I thought. Great wall. He's deflecting. You see him deflecting? He's kind of sick with it. You're not getting it past the wall. Not today. I don't know what that was, but you know what? It's got a 3-second cooldown, so why not? Give it a chance. Snipe it. Snipe it! Let's go! Give him the flower for Team Hafu. Wait, are they on a different team? We got a sabotage. By the way, great, insane goal. Well, I gotta give you a flower. Well played. Well played. I'm coming up to you. I'm saying well played. You're teaching me things about Dubu. It's the thing with Dubu. He's big. He's got great control of space, but he's a little slow. You can get the ball around him. It's tough to get back into position. Good stuff. That was. It didn't quite work, but that was amazing. You see, he's trying to use his ult to box me in here. I will never be boxed in. Okay, I'm gonna.
Wow, there's a lot going on.
It's you know what? Some playoff series are Minnesota Wild versus Anaheim Ducks 2003. Some playoff series are Pittsburgh Penguins versus Philadelphia Flyers 2013. Okay, there's gonna be there's gonna be some 8-7 games and there's gonna be some 1-0 games. There we go. Great work, team. I got no complaints about that one. Doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. 42 saves. This is a spicy game right here.
You thought I fell off.
You thought I fell off. NL the kind of guy to say no more Mr. Nice Guy after someone pisses him off? Yeah? Ooh. Hold on. I'd love to react to your banter, but I can't. NL the kind of guy to teach high school science and then turn to a life of crime after getting a terminal disease diagnosis, leading him to originally be financially motivated to help his family, but over time get seduced by the power that a life of crime has led him to, and that he felt like he was out of control with his life. It felt like he was a passenger instead of creating his own destiny. He used his newfound ability as a drug producer in order to buffet his self-esteem and become the monster that he was so afraid of to begin with. I'm dead. I've been killed.
You're in the
We
presence
scored
of a
anyway.
champion.
Great banter. It's literally just the plot
Try and keep
of
up next time.
Breaking Walter, okay? Better call Walt. Walter call Saul. I still think, I know I've said this a few times before, I still think that Amazon owes Vince Gilligan, like, and I say this literally, this is not, it's gonna sound like an insane number. I'm telling you sincerely. I think Netflix owes Vince Gilligan $250 million. The only people I know who had Netflix in like 2009, 2010 were people who got it just to watch Breaking Bad. That shit carried the whole platform until like House of Cards Season 1 came out. There's people who have probably died, but their credit cards haven't expired yet, that subscribed to Netflix just to watch Breaking Bad. Vince Gilligan deserves a special. What are you doing?
I'm better than ever.
Apologize! Okay, thumbs up. He gave me a thumbs up. That's fine. It's 4-1. Like, just don't let it become a habit. It's okay. Why are you in the net? Get out of the net! I'm the goalie. It's 4-1. Get out of the net. There you go. See? Is it that hard? Anyway, we won 5-1. We don't need to cry about it. Good game, good game. I don't think I would be a good teammate in the... Like, I played a lot of sports, like, recreationally as a kid. I was in a softball league for, like, 9 years, something like that. Played some rec basketball. All of my teams were, like, ass. And we still had fun. I never flamed my teammates. Because when you expect to be ass and you're ass, you're like, what did I expect? As an adult, I mean... I wouldn't flame my team. Well, here's the thing. This is competitive. This is ranked. If I sign up for like 3v3 basketball at the community center, I'm not going to flame a teammate. I'll just stop showing up. I'm not going to be like, oh, Bill, the 58-year-old CPA, like he keeps heaving three-pointers. I'll just be like, shit, I'll just do something else with my time. So I always laugh. There was like, there was a controversy in Vancouver because, a beer league hockey player basically like did a Happy Gilmore, like tried to stab another player with his skate. And you just gotta laugh because you're like, you're ass. Like, you're ass at hockey. Why are you being so competitive over like beer league? Something that middle-aged men do just to like stay in shape and also get out of the house. And you're like, you know what? I think I'll like commit assault. Ooh, that was a big rocket. Because he's a rocket man. Okay, their Luna's insane. We gotta just be afraid of that. Why is it called Beer League? Because, like, I think that canonically, people would bring a case of beer with them. Ooh, what a save. I was so far out of position. Why are you deflecting the ball back towards them so they can get a shot? Just like, you don't have to touch it every time it comes to you, okay? Or you have a case of beer on the bench while you play. Dude, my dad used to play beer league hockey until eventually, like, his joints just couldn't handle it anymore. When I was a kid, we made a deal. He said, I'll give you $5 for every goal I score. He came back some nights, he'd be like, I scored 7 goals last night. I'm like, as a kid, I was like, this is Pog City. As an adult, I was like, you fucking liar. You didn't score 7 goals. You're just being, I mean, not, I shouldn't be so negative. He was being a nice guy. He probably just wanted to give his son some allowance. Ooh. He'd be like, I scored 5 goals last night. Be really? I find that hard to believe. That's like an otherworldly performance. In my head, my dad averaged like at least a hat trick a game. I almost paid out. That's how confident I am. Oh, dude, 35 bones in 1998. You're right. That went places too. You could do something with that. Ironically, games were more expensive, but everything else, oh, I mean, you could buy a lot of snacks with 35 bones, no doubt about it. Now that's one DoorDash order from Subway. I'm gonna +2 you on that one because that shit is damn true. Oh, he's insane. He's the most insane keeper that's ever lived. We hit him with like a vertical log. Pucks in deep, pucks in deep.
Does this mean
Okay, that's honestly, that's just tough. I should have logged it at some point. I should have ulted at some point. I was playing way too much positional. Trying not to get hit by that nuke. I'm dead. Ooh, yeah, it's 5 seconds, 5 seconds. Just give it the fuck up. What are you doing? What are you doing? I know I'm dead, but like at the same time, what are you doing? You just hit it out of the. All you gotta do is hit it. I am playing Boilax. You're not wrong. Play Boilax-based gameplay. Okay, another teammate dead. Drop an ult just to. That ult is more important than our teammate right now. Okay, beautiful play. They knew I was going low. You could just see it.
I told you I know what I'm doing.
We need to space out. Okay? We got 3 people. We got to cover the field. We don't need 2 people standing on the same spot in the net for tonight. Level 8. Level 8. Score it. There you go. You're a beautiful play. Beautiful play. You ever find yourself wanting to be the goalie? Just start shooting the other opponents, okay? Don't stand in net, try to make the damn saves. Let's go!
Thanks.
You go out and go ba 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 ba. Start shooting the other team. Weaken them a little bit. Great shot, great shot. Okay, we're cool. We're cool again. Ooh, that's a rough ult, buddy. How about this ult? You're not getting this shit past me. Okay, my ult also did nothing. Good ponging. He is ponging. You gotta win by 2 though. Let's go! We won by 2! Oh man. When you're born different, it's just too easy. Hold on, we got an unban request. Account created December 30th, 2016. Here's some recent messages. Onion rings are so fuckable. Stack them up, ranch down the middle, and fuck them. Question mark, question mark, question mark. We can't come. Okay, then today, just start the game, nerd. No one cares. Okay, you've been banned. I honestly do deserve the ban. I can get impatient at times. I'm sorry. I'll be more respectful from now on. Love the banter. Unban. See, okay. I'm a reasonable person. People make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Or as Marge Simpson says, "Pobody's nerfect."
Nice.
It happens. I also understand, you know, it's like the kind of thing.
Time to show you what I
If you were at like the bar all night and then you come home to like, you know, your apartment building or something, when you're in the hallways, you're going to be shouting because you are a product of the environment that you were just in. But when you come to the apartment building, you gotta tailor your behavior to the situation you presently find yourself in. So I know on the weekend, Twitch gets a little wild, man.
I'm coming for you.
But now it's Tuesday, Lemon. We're relaxing a little bit. We're just chilling. It's a little bit lighter on the energy. We're having fun. I don't understand what's happening. I'm for it. Don't get me wrong. When the game slows down, my heart rate speeds up. Oh, Jesus! I can't keep up with this. 1 player dead. That's a great time to use your... 2 players dead? I'm ulting? It's a proactive ult just to cover half the field while my teammates are dead.
Yeah, that's a goal.
What? Got it memorized? Sometimes it's about the plays you don't make, man. Everybody's trying to do something. Sometimes you just gotta Jack Bogle it. Don't do something, just stand there. Get it up and over. Beautiful possession play.
Give it to you.
Use all the tools in the toolbox. Oh, what a goal!
For that one.
Ooh, to a cheeky little black hole. Hey, pencil neck, what's your weight? I need to know specifics. I weighed myself at the aquarium last week. I was 83 kilos. do with that information what you will. Just please don't hurt me. At the aquarium? Yeah, they had like a scale that's like, you know, see how much you weigh compared to like some of the animals at the aquarium. We have no team. they're all dead. Ooh! They're still all dead! I weigh as much as a seal cub, I think. They said, hey, one whale on the scale at a time, please. 12 seconds. You're in trouble, man. You're in a world of hurt. Stop it! Oops. 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 Promoted.
Wait.
Every once in a while,
Time
I'm
to
like,
show
man, I
you
should
what
really
I
do
can
like
do.
Dick Skin December. I'm doing, I don't know, like 30 to 45 minutes a day on the Peloton. I'm doing enough exercise. I should just get fucking shredded for like 1 month. But then I'm like, Monday to Thursday, I feel like that. Then Friday comes around and I'm like, I love eating like a lot. So I'm like, nah, maybe I'll just be this. What's Dick Skin December? Dick Skin December is like, well, Dick Skin is a bodybuilding term for when a bodybuilder gets such a low body fat percentage and like subcutaneous fat level and like is so dehydrated that the skin on their whole body looks like it's made of the skin on their dick. That's why it's, and then there's only 1 month that starts with D. That's why it's got to be Dick Skin December, which is not even like, it's not good because that month is like the holidays. It wouldn't, like, if anything, like Dick Skin January makes the most sense. It's when people like make their resolutions and stuff. We gotta get pucks in deep. We're going this way. They weren't seeing it. I psyched out my own teammate with that one. Sorry, good possession ball. Oh man. Foreskin February? Yeah, but you don't want to look like the foreskin. Like this. Ooh! Hold me, I'm dead! I got 6 seconds left. I'm wishing you the best of luck, but that's tough. Is this going to be an esport? You're the same person that was asking for my, what you called me, a pencil neck. Now you're talking about the game? I responded to your demands, and now you want to know what I think about the esport possibility of this game? I don't know. I don't watch any esports. We're not getting any offense generated. There you go. Send it up. Send it down. Give him something. Give him a chance. Yes! Did you see that pass? Our teammate just executed the greatest pass of all time. Connor McDavid.
Friends.
I'd like to say sorry. I'd like to extend a branch to you. That's a soul crusher. But you know what? Nothing you could do about it. I mean, you could give up if you wanted. That's not the kind of gamer I am. So we're going to stay out there. We should probably stay in net. You still got to win by 2, even on time. So I'm not even concerned yet. We just get the next one, and then it's a deuce. You're doing great. Get it out there. They're open. Okay, good. Some space. Oh, shit. We're all dead? Honestly, their goalie was doing some amazing stuff with the rocket snipes. They played a good game. I wish I had that gimme back, but they were still doing some great stuff. They were playing well. We did not win. Why is this a thing that happens? Gamers have gone through too much, okay? Can we just get some servers that work? We've been through so much. 2020, 2021, 2022. Why is it that the servers I use to pay bills never go down, but the servers I use to play games go down periodically? That's not true, actually. Sometimes you will like get a bill and then you try to pay it online and they're like, oh, we're down for our monthly maintenance. And you're like, okay, you'll see me because of your motherfucking fee. Read the words on my ATM slip, said that all mother uckers and the ucker with my come on. How we doing on the versus event? Did we move the needle? Right, the servers are down. That makes sense. Yeah, we'll swap the Sporkle. I gotta go pee though. I'll throw in a slash marker Omega Strikers and I'll see you in like 2 minutes. See you soon. Meet the Wizard of Quizzards. That's not like a... Let me Urban Dictionary that real quick. You always got to check this stuff now. Quizzard. The nerd in the back corner of the class that's a whiz at quizzes. Yep, that sounds like me. Quizzard Blizzard. When a female wizard explosively queefs large quantities of blizz, a mixture of jizz and blood. Usually it involves magic spells also. What the hell? This is why I get annoyed when people say, like, look, it's a thing. Look on Urban Dictionary. Any idiot can just put that stuff there. It's a thing, dude. It's a thing. It's honestly crazy how, like, Urban Dictionary is not just inside jokes. Like, you would, if you Google, like, James, or if you Urban Dictionary James or something like that, don't you just get James, a really cool and hot guy who all the ladies love. James, a freaking idiot who sucks in chemistry class. Love you, James. James, a you know. Sip Your Friends is on Urban Dictionary. Honestly, something being on Urban Dictionary makes it more likely that I believe it's not a thing. Ladies love cool James. What about cool Ethan? I love you, but I hate you. This brings to mind how much I love you. We could have worked this out, you know, in your little room, in your little locked room. I'm sorry that you had to settle for Dave, the one-dimensional man. He's filed under in my little black book. Sweetness can dun 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 rot your teeth, dun 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 bittersweet, dun 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 cacophony, da 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 da. You hold the key, you hold the key to my little. You know the 2002 movie Slackers. Devon Sawa, Jason Schwartzman, Laura Prepon, also known as Donna from That 70s Show, and then the guy who played the older brother on Pete and Pete. You don't know that movie? It has like a 6% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's noteworthy. No one knows that movie? I know that movie. My girlfriend just told me to mute what I'm watching. Lawyer up. Hit the gym. Delete Facebook. Can you name the AI-generated celebrity faces? Oh, what? By the way, we shouldn't get interrupted by Windows Update today. Because on Friday, I had the baby on my lap in the computer chair. She mashed like 70 buttons on my keyboard in a single smack. And then everything stopped working. Like the Chrome, I could type in like a URL, but it wouldn't go to an address. And like my keyboard was typing like in French and stuff like that. And I went, ah! So I just restarted my computer. And then when I restarted my computer, everything worked again. But I had to do the Windows update. Anyway, this is an incredible quiz. Can you name the AI-generated celebrity faces? You ready? This is Michael Sheen. This is Michael Sheen. He played David Frost in Frost v. Nixon. This is Ricky Gervais. This is, I don't know who this is. Okay, I pass. This is Jim Carrey. Oh, he's insane. That's Johnny Depp, dude. Okay, that's Tom Cruise, also known as Harry Styles. That's Tom Hanks. That's horrendous. That's Will Smith. That's Harrison Ford. That's horrible, man. I think that looks more like Michael Sheen. If you look up a photo like Michael Sheen, you'll be like, I can see how this looks like Hugh Jackman in the hair, and he's got kind of like a small face, not in a negative way. He's obviously a very handsome man, but this looks like Michael Sheen, like actually like Michael Sheen. That's David Schwimmer, but it's also Hamish Linklater. That's Hamish Linklater from Midnight Mass. This is Childish Gambino. That's The Rock, but it's also Jeff Bezos, somehow. That's an actual photo. I'm not being rude. That's an actual photo of Ed Sheeran. This is not AI generated. They tried to trick us. That's Howie Mandel. It's another actual photo. He's just tired. That's Eminem. That's Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel looking like he runs a podcast about the stock market. And I don't know who this is. Steve, no, come on, he didn't even have a mustache. That's impossible. That's an actual impossible guess. That's Drake. Oh, man, that's so good. That's Obama. That's absolutely horrendous. That's a horrendous Danny DeVito. That's Hillary Clinton. That's Post Malone. Simon Cowell. Some of them are pretty close. That's Theodore Roosevelt. That's Dave Bautista. His ears, man. That's Eddie Murphy. I'm going to find you. That's Jerry Seinfeld. What the hell did they do to Jerry, man? That's Sheldon, also known as Jim Parsons. What is this? Are you Dr. Dre? Are you? It's like EA Sports be like, this is Liam Neeson. I honestly have no idea who that is. That's Ellen. Okay, if it's not Ellen, it's the person who played Ron Weasley. Who is named Ernst. Rupert Grint, thank you. Rupert Grint. I have no idea, man. Like, your face is kind of giving me Oscar Isaac vibes. Everything else, not so much. Now you, I don't know. This one is just criminal. We should not be forced to guess this. This is not guessable. That's not conceivable to guess this. This looks absolutely nothing like Kevin Hart whatsoever. It's Clay Aiken. I see it? What do you mean you see it? None of it. It doesn't look like him at all. James McAvoy. Is James McAvoy, he plays young Professor X? And also the guy from Split? I still don't really see it, but I believe it. I just don't see it. No, I'm sorry. Like, I can see it now a little bit, but it's not even close. Like, if you're going to use an AI-generated face like that, at least use, like, a more iconic image or something like that. Because this is, I don't know. That's tough. I mean, that was the average on that one was 45. This, I just don't know soccer, man. It's Ronaldo. Never mind, I know soccer. It's Donald Trump. Yassified. It's Messi. You're telling me, brother. It's Owen Wilson. War. That's Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds when he's not training for Deadpool. I think this is Snoop Dogg. Steve Carell. Steve Carell. You know who you look like? You look like, you know, the nerd guy from Road Trip who's like, not DJ Qualls, who does the rap. It's tricky. He looks like the guy who smokes a lot of weed and is good at physics and he has a pet snake. And then he's in The Expanse, but then in like episode 3, his head explodes. He looks like that guy. You are a rapper from Fortnite. Travis Scott. Probably could have gotten that one. You know why I'm here. That's Jeff Goldblum. I honestly thought this was a Spanish politician. But I can see it now. I can see it. This is Benedict Cumberbatch. That's not the nerd from American Pie. And this is Walter Disney. I'm going to say that you're George Lopez. I'm going to say you're Oliver Platt. I'm going to say you're Manny from Modern Family. I'm going to say that you're... Why do you have a milk mustache? I'm going to say you're... I don't know who you are. This is a sports photo. What is this? This is like an NHL, like an active NHL photo. I have no idea. Who do you play for? Okay, that's Stalin. Just throw in a random Stalin now and then. This is Kristen Stewart. There's Mackenzie Davis. That's Kristen Stewart. There's Miley Cyrus. It's Kristen Stewart. It's Miley Cyrus. That's Justin Timberlake. This is Tilda Swinton. I have no idea, man. Okay, this is Mao. Am I insane? Mao Zedong? Am I crazy? You're right, it's Mao Zedong. Sorry. This is Matt Damon. Fortune favors the bold sometimes. This is Michael B. Jordan. This is Michael B. Jackson. That's Michael B. Jordan. Who the hell are you? I give up. It's more funny when I'm wrong. Alfred Molina, of course. The power of the sun in the palm of your hand. Billy D. Williams. Okay, that's Lando Calrissian. Or employee of the month at the body shop. Store manager of your local Wegmans. That's Jason Derulo. The irony of this is the end of the Jason Derulo arc, where we did that guess the R&B singer quiz, and I guessed Jason Derulo 50 times, and it was never Jason Derulo. The one time I don't guess Jason Derulo, it's Jason Derulo, but it's not really Jason Derulo, is it? Because it's an AI-generated face. That's Justin Bieber. In my defense, Justin Bieber, Kristen Stewart, Miley Cyrus, and Mackenzie Davis all go to the same stylist, okay? They've all got a very similar haircut. That's Macaulay Culkin. In my defense, Tilda Swinton has this haircut sometimes, and she's been known to rock a suit, okay? It's Bill Nye. Holy cow, hot Bill Nye? That's Jason Statham. That's The Rock. Okay, no, it's Bruce Willis. That's Rafe Fiennes. Ooh, that's Mr. Dan Bean. They crushed this one. That's Ellen. There's Mr. Bean. Rowan Atkinson. I typed Bean in there and expected it to work. That's Stallone. Perfect score. Oh, man. I typed Bean. Then there was a part of me. Look, take me back, okay? Those are Ellen's ears. I never noticed how much Rowan Atkinson looks like Ellen DeGeneres. You can see some similarity there. This is Kevin James. That just looks like Kevin James. That's Ellen. That's DeGeneres. Okay, don't fuck with me, Walt. Who's cheesing, man? Who's this guy? I don't know who this is. It's Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle in the metaverse. It's because he's been Zuckerberged. You just got Zuckerberged, buddy. They just smoothed him out. Lightened his eyebrows a little bit. We're dropping you right into Meta HQ. This is Stan Lee. I have no idea who you are. Joaquin Phoenix. That's tough, man. He's embodied a lot of hairstyles in his life. There's 0% chance that I was going to get this. I don't even know who Royce the 5'9" is. Who? Sam Smith. Fair enough. I would never get it because he's not dancing with a stranger. J.K. Simmons. He's got the tall head. I should have had a chance to get him. Oh, no. They've started to work in some women's faces. This is Amy Adams. I'm in trouble. This is Jennifer Aniston. This is Manny from Modern Family. This is Rihanna. No, this is Alicia Keys. Shit. This is Robert Pattinson. That's Sienna Miller. That's Olivia Wilde. That's such a unique hairstyle. There's just no options going through my head right now. That is actually a photo, by the way, of Faith Hill. But whatever. She's not famous enough to be on this list. No offense. There's Oscar Isaac again. There's Tom Waits. It's Mark Ruffalo. This is it's Kenneth Branagh. Ooh, next. There's Denzel Washington. Looking more like Denzel, West Virginia, if you know what I mean. That's Mads Mikkelsen. You are Kesha. You are Taylor Swift. You That's Harry Styles again. Bro, that's Harry Styles. I don't know who this is. This is Haley Steinfeld from Sesame Street. This is Sandra Bullock. It is Sandra Bullock. This is Neil Patrick Harris. Okay, these are getting tougher. This is I Know Your Ass. What's your name? Randall Park. You can't fuck with me. This is Angelina Jolie. That's Tom Petty. Tom, you know, Tom. Oh, it's Eddie! Eddie, stop sucking your own cock and go kill Spider-Man! Tom Hardy. That's it. Oh, I have no idea. I have no clue who this is. Jacob Batalon? Who the hell is Jacob Batalon? He's the CEO of Sex? What does that mean? Oh, it's Ned from the Spider-Man movies. Yeah, I could totally see it. Julia Roberts. Actual impossible question because she just looks like a lady. You need more identifying information than this. That's Andy Serkis. Fair enough. That's gettable, I think. That's Lady Gaga. That's gettable, too. Michael Fassbender. You know what? This is gettable. Shawn Mendes. That was gettable. I just don't listen to that kind of music. How about, can you name the movies based on the AI-generated image? Oh, man. Yes, I can. This is Jurassic Park. The human mind is incredible, man. That's the Matrix. Wow, 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 wow. This is Toy Story. Holy cow. The brain is amazing, dude. That's The Shining. That's the Grand Budapest Hotel. I've never even seen that shit. That's Spirited Away. Come on, man. That's Back to the Damn Future. It's just a picture from the movie. That's Blade Runner. That's Titanic. Okay, that one's kind of hard. It's lucky it's a boat. That's Fantastic Mr. Fox. That's the Blair Witch Project. It looks nothing like the Blair Witch Project. But it evokes it. It evokes it. I'm going to say that this is Citizen Kane. This is Detective Pikachu. This quiz is incredible. It's like my brain is learning something about itself. Now, this one I have no clue. This looks like some shit you see in Slenderman. Slenderman. This is Tron. This is The Great Gatsby. The human mind is an incredible thing. The Mighty Ducks. It resembles nothing. This is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless. How does the AI do it? How does my brain do it? This is The Iron Giant. This is an incredible quiz. That's Willy Wonka becoming the chocolate in his own chocolate factory. This is Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Lord of the Rings. Memento. Alice in Wonderland. What if it's just my brain that works like this? You guys are finally getting a glimpse of like what my mind's eye sees. This shit is Akira. It's The Sandlot. Recognize him anywhere? It's Aladdin. This is the movie Bolt. This is Must Glove Dogs. Must Love Dogs. I pass. That's horrifying. This is way harder. Blood Diamond. That's such a good guess. Licorice Pizza? Ooh! Avatar. Shit looks like the damn Battle Pass. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. What the hell is this? The Exorcist? Oh, man. So you remember in the Alvin and the Chipmunks sequel? Oh, sorry, the Squeakquel, where they performed an exorcism on Theodore? And he's all like, rah! Christmas, Christmas. That's Blair Witch, 100%. The Blair Witch Project. The power of the dog. It's dignity, Luann. Burning. Motherfucker. Just sometimes you just gotta guess the most obvious thing. I didn't say it, but I swear to you, I was like, it does kind of look like there's like some Asian design here. I wasn't gonna say Korean. I was gonna be like, it's kind of like it's got some Blade Runner stuff going on here. So I wasn't either that or it's like these are airplane tickets. I wasn't sure. Can you name the Pokemon in each AI generated painting? This is where the name that Pokemon quizzes had to go, huh? This is Kabuto Tops. This is Metapod. Ooh, this is Onyx. This is Steelix. This has a little bit of an Asian-inspired design up here. This is Geodude. This is, I don't know who this is, honestly. I pass. That's Mewtwo. Beedrill. What? Beedrill. 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 That's Beedrill. That's Electabuzz? It had to have the same pattern. That's Gengar. Ponyta. Rapidash. You're being a real stickler on these ones, just to be clear. Okay, we beat the average. Beating the average on a Pokemon quiz is very impressive. This is, oh my god. Oh my god. I spelled Onyx wrong by spelling it right. That's Lickitung. It makes sense. His tongue is a knife. That's Golem. I thought Mankey was a pretty good guess, honestly. Because Mankey's pose is like this. I can see the Golem guess. I mean, he is made out of rocks, but still. AI-generated song titles for Los Campesinos. Who's making this damn quiz? I know Los Campesinos. There's Yumi dancing, and then there was that really good album they came out with in like 2009 or 2010 that I listened to a lot. But what the specificity of that quiz is crazy, man. AI-generated images from movie titles. Okay, hold on. I'm not hating on Los Campesinos. I was listening to that shit when you were still probably playing Club Penguin, okay? You think I wasn't going... You think I wasn't the International Tweecore Underground? While you were still learning to spell your name. Can you name the capitals of Europe from these AI-generated images? What the hell? See, this one's throwing me for a loop. Because aren't you Barcelona, Madrid, Rome, Budapest, Moscow, London. I'm out of here. This is Athens. This is Rome. Okay, we got one. Bring it back. This is Amsterdam. This shit is Portugal. Those are Portuguese roofs. I think you might want to take it back a bit. That's a grab, maybe. Okay. I'm playing GeoGuessr. I typed, oh, you're right. Portugal. Lisbon. Okay. I mean, Porto. I mean, what's the capital of Portugal? It's Lisbon, right? It's Lisbon? It's Lisbon. Okay. This shit looks like it's from Man of La Mancha. It's Berlin. It's Munich. It's... I have no idea, man. I can't do this. This is like alien GeoGuessr. This is London. But the shard is right there. That's the shard, man. This is Budapest. I just keep typing Budapest over and over. This is Reykjavik. What? Oslo. Okay. This looks cold. This is Stockholm. It's Copenhagen. This is Budapest. I'm out of here. Oh god, we got one. Okay. I give up. Sofia. Okay. Riga. Vienna. Bratislava. Gonna sell my house in town. Warsaw. Dublin. Dublin! That's why we could see the shard, because it was in the British Isles. Okay. I live in Reykjavik and have lived in Oslo. I thought it was Reykjavik too. Yeah, because they're putting the damn harpa in every single image. Like, this is just what Iceland looks like. Iceland is, and I mean that in a positive way. It's like Reykjavik is like a town, and then there's a convention center. And there's a building that is probably, it's the tallest building in Reykjavik. It's probably smaller than the house in which you currently live. It's a 3-flight staircase to get to the viewing area. This is Reykjavik. AI-generated images, U.S. states. You want to talk about psychotic GeoGuessr? This shit is Nevada. Whew. This shit is Maryland. Oh, maybe this is New York. Maybe it's New York. They would put a city in New York. Maybe this is Massachusetts. Maybe it could be Vermont. Maybe it could be Maine. No, they'd have a lobster for sure. Connecticut. So I spell this shit fucking horribly wrong. Michigan. I can't type today. This shit is Washington, D.C. This is the District of Columbia. This is Washington. This is Virginia. Am I going crazy? And this shit looked like Idaho, but then it's down here in the AI-generated map of America is down in like the Nevada location. I have no idea. I pass. This is Texas. This is California. Okay, this is South Carolina. This is Florida. This is Minnesota. This is Oregon. It's coastal. Look at this beautiful coastline, man. Colorado, for the Colorado River. I don't know. I have to pass. You know what? Actually, this shit is taken straight out of Washington. You gotta take a chance at it. Colorado would probably have mountains, but that's fine. Give me a Tennessee, Kentucky. Where did they go in Truckers Atlas? Across the street, got fucking free. Okay, we go to Iowa, Wisconsin. Okay, it's Iowa. This is Colorado. This is South Dakota. This is North Dakota. This is Montana. But I gotta finish typing it. This is Montana for sure. This is Arizona. I just thought maybe it was the Grand Canyon. I'm sorry, that was stupid. South Dakota. North Dakota. Is this Alaska? You can see Mount Fuji. Where's Jackson Hole, Wyoming? I don't know it. This shit, Alaska. I was just there. Okay. New Jersey? I don't see a single person from the Jersey Shore. This doesn't seem right. You think 1/9 of the images, at least, they would represent the Jersey Shore. Or like somebody eating an Italian sandwich. Whacking somebody. I don't see anybody wearing a leather jacket getting whacked right now. Kentucky. This is stupid. This doesn't make any sense. You're telling me of 9 AI-generated images of Kentucky, like 7 of them were of one building that is, like this shit is the Lincoln Memorial in front of the Capitol. This doesn't make any sense. That's the Kentucky State Capitol on the right. This shit is that every state capitol looks like this shit. You go to Ketchikan, Alaska, City Hall looks like this. It's all the same shit. Michigan. This shit is, I'm sorry to tell you, in Michigan's dreams, maybe. This is actually the Santa Monica Pier. This is not the Henry Ford Museum, okay? Sorry. I'm not trying to insult Michigan, okay? But you're not California. You gotta go to West Michigan? This is the first, I've been alive on this planet for almost 34 years. This is the first time I've ever heard that in my life. Next time you get some time off work, go to Western Michigan. Yeah, but try to avoid it between the months of September and May. But there's like 2 weeks in July before the mosquitoes wake up, but after the frost is thawed, that are actually really nice. I basically lived in Michigan. I lived in Michigan North. This Mount Kilimanjaro. This is West Virginia. This is Kentucky, Blue Ridge Mountains. This is Maine. This is Mississippi. I don't know. Yo, Aaron, thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. It's California. Or should I say Michigan? This shit is gorgeous. Why do these all look so good? It's like it's always the sunset here. Is this Hawaii? I mean, they wouldn't have like fir trees in Hawaii. But picturesque states. Utah. Minnesota? Dare I? Wow, Minnesota, you owe Wombo.ai like $1 billion. Come on. That's crazy. This is like Oklahoma. This is Kansas. Yes, okay. What the hell is this? Minnesota too? This is Louisiana. You can't look at this house and tell me this is not Louisiana. Alabama? Yeah, okay. This is Hawaii? I'm sorry to inform you. Florida, maybe? Okay, Florida. I give up, but I thought we did better that time. Pennsylvania. There's really only like 5 different photos. According to the AI, and this reinforces a take that I've had, there's only 5 U.S. states. There's variations on California. There's a forest in the autumn. There's flat highway. There's inexplicably beautiful Minnesota. And then mountains. And that's it. U.S. states 3. Let's see what variations we get here. Oh, sorry, I forgot about also politics. There's ones that are just the same building. Like, I don't know, what is this? Hawaii? There is no, like, I know that this is AI generated. There's no part, this is like a Peter Jackson movie. This is, it looks like Nova Scotia, so it must be like Maine or Vermont or maybe Rhode Island. Okay, Rhode Island. This shit is Arizona. New Mexico. Colorado. Utah? Okay, that's right. I thought I got Utah for an earlier one. I forgot that was Minnesota. Okay, so this is Northeast in the fall. Let's call this Kentucky. Wait, we already had Kentucky. Let's call this Maine. Let's call this Delaware. No, this is Jackson Hole, Wyoming. No, I don't know. I pass. This bottom left photo is actually Kenya from GeoGuessr. I've played a lot of GeoGuessr, okay? Idaho. Nebraska. Louisiana. There's a lighthouse. This is not Louisiana. There's a lighthouse. Hawaii. This is not America. I pass. What is this? Arizona? New Mexico? What is this? I pass? No. Arizona. I give up. I'm done. That's Nevada? We had Nevada before, though. Don't tell me they put some duplicates in here. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I never would have gotten Illinois. I probably would have gotten Washington. I don't think I'm getting Virginia. Idaho, Mississippi, Oklahoma. Okay, I should have guessed that one. Also known as Mars. I think I'm done with the U.S. states. I think I've done too much of the AI generation, and my brain is like, it's now thinking like a computer, and my body's rejecting it. Formula One pole sitters. Excuse me. It's a family-friendly show. AI-generated MLB players. I could name like 3 current MLB players to begin with. There's no way I could do AI-generated MLB players. I know Shohei Ohtani, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Bo Bichette. That's all I got, man. That's it. Squid Game! Squid Game! War of the Worlds. It's not really a robot. It's a vehicle piloted by a alien. This is Teen Titans. What the hell? That's Vision? This is it. People is, oh, stop being annoyed by shit filming in your city. Oh, your normal commute got interrupted by half an hour to film something. It must be so hard to live in a city where shit's getting done. It's because this is the shit they're filming, man. Gotta do it in a Vision Halloween costume. The wafting smell of craft services just driving me crazy. I can't get to it because security's around. They got the whole entire Vancouver Police Department is like subcontracted to protect film sets for shit that people don't even watch. Although I think Supergirl actually was, it was mostly Family Law. I got annoyed when they were filming so much Family Law, and I was like, brother, I'm just trying to go for a damn walk. Rick and Morty, bad. Rick and Morty. This is MST3K, Mystery Science Theater 3000. That's Astro Boy. This is Love, Sex, and Robots. Love, Death, and Robots. Bad. It's Squid Game. American Squid Game remake. Bad. I have no idea what this is. This shit, damn. Star Wars. The Clone Wars. Star Wars. Clone High. Star Wars. The New Republic Wars. Star Wars. The Bad Batch. Star Wars. They really call this shit Disney XD? RoboCop. This is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I can't believe they made a RoboCop cartoon. That's so funny. The movie is like, hey, careful, like, crushing capitalism and the rise of the military-industrial complex as it relates to the police. And then the cartoon is like, RoboCop like shoots a dude's dick off and is like, buy cereal. I know these. That's the Jetsons. No, this is Clone High. How do I know that? This is Phineas and Ferb. The Fairly Odd Parents. It's fucking Bluebird Adventures. I don't know what this show is called. You know, the one with the bird? This is called The Amazing Adventures of Gumball. I don't know what this shit is. This is BMO. Or, Streamo? What's his name? Baymax. This is Big Hero 6, man. Or also known as Big Hero 5. This is Howl's Moving Castle. This is The Boys. I don't know what this is, man. Battlestar Galactica. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. This is Farscape. Sorry, I was just naming all of the shows that when you'd use the guide button on your ExpressVu satellite TV, you'd be like, oh, they're still playing this shit? Okay, move me to TSN. This is Lost in Space. Star Wars 9, The Re-Warsenings 2. Star Wars, How They Do That. Star Wars. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. I mean, Pee-wee's Playhouse. Can I tell you something while we sit here? My wife's been talking to me a lot about Forrest Gump because she never saw it. And she was like, why is this movie popular? And I was like, because she didn't really know who Tom Hanks was. And it's really easy to explain why, like, Tom Cruise is popular. You're like, oh, he's been in all the Mission Impossibles. He's done, like, a ton of movies that, like, have mass appeal. With Tom Hanks, you always default to, like, Forrest Gump. Because it's by far his most well-known movie. So I was talking to her about Forrest Gump, and I was like, I hate this movie. I think Forrest Gump is ass. And she was, like, on the level with me about it. And then the next day, she came to me at dinner time and she was like, isn't Forrest Gump the guy with like the gray suit and the bow tie who goes, and I realized over time that, and he goes like, ah! I realized over time that in her head, Forrest Gump and Pee Wee Herman were the same guy, which is actually, I think, a fairly reasonable mix-up when you consider that they have a similar look and attire. But she said, like, isn't Pee-wee the guy who said life is like a box of chocolates? And I was like, man, it's a very funny mix-up. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, this is Pokemon. It's pretty reasonable. They have the same clothing. Kamen Rider. Oh, man. This is freaking Sesame Street, dude. You can't fool me. This is the Addams Family. I must have missed the episode where Fester gives a handjob to a robot while Gomez smokes a cigar in the same room. I know these shows, okay? People are always like, hey, buddy, you like superhero stuff? You should watch Legion. You should watch Doom Patrol. Yay! This is Red Dwarf. This is Humans. Let me get this straight. The show's called Humans, but this lady a robot? Make it make sense. Hey, come see my TV show. It's called Dolphins. It's about a giraffe. All right, Channel 4. Maybe when they get to Channel 5, they'll have fixed all the hiccups. Infinity Train. Didn't I say, what did I say for this? Gravity Falls? It's similar, right? Don't be like they're totally different. Are they or are they not? Do they have a shared lineage of some sort? No, in one of the shows, the girl wears glasses. They're kind of close. Okay. Is the audience for Infinity Train made up of people who 99% saw Gravity Falls? If you were to make a Venn diagram of people who watched one or both shows, is the part in the middle bigger than either of the two fringes? Yes. Okay. Then shut the fuck up. And shut the fuck up. That's how my neural network works, okay? I haven't even seen the show. I hear they're very good. People will be like, they're totally different. They just happen to appeal to exactly the same group of people, one to one. They're nothing alike except for the fact that everybody who loved one of them loves the other one. Spider-Man. All right, that's a tough one. Star Wars Rebels. The Star Wars 6, the Rebel Wars 2, Young Ones. The Amazing World of Gumball. You know what I was talking about, right? What's this show with the bird that looks exactly like this? Regular Show. Yeah, Regular Show. Isn't this cat from Regular Show? Not at all. I don't know. Doesn't this shit look like the Fairly Odd Parents? Something like that? You got to keep in mind that by the time I stopped watching cartoons, Good Simpsons was still on TV. So I'm really reaching back into the damn memory banks. The backgrounds in 3D. Yeah, I thought it was doing that thing that South Park does sometimes, where they mix up the art style because they made 735 episodes of the same thing. I thought maybe this is an episode where they get extracted out of, whoa, Gumball, we gotta go 3D. I've never been 3D before, Billy. Your safety's not guaranteed, Billy. Just make sure you don't go 4D. Oh, wouldn't want that to happen again. And then never show it, just allude to it. And you're like, imagine what 4D would be. Oh, I can't even imagine. Apparently it's not, so I apologize. But Gravity Falls. This is Howl's Moving Castle. Now I see. Now I look at this. I'm like, Gravity Falls. Okay, that makes perfect sense. This shit is Howl's Moving Castle. Almost Human. And then they're gonna show Humans. Who does it star? What's it about? Robots! 10 years later, they make a show. Almost Human. What's it about? Robots! Obi-Wan Kenobi. I thought this show was just called Obi. Am I crazy? Blake 7. British people in the 70s be like, oh, if you like Star Trek, you should really check out Blake 7. It's the thinking man's Star Trek. 100 shows by 100 Halloween episodes. It's a lot of TV. You know what? I can't resist, okay? I can't resist because the first one is like, what the fuck are you? Are you Gravity Falls? Let's go! This is the Big Bang Theory. Okay. You're dressed as Thor. You're dressed as Frodo Baggins. Can we talk about what Sheldon's dressed as? What's Sheldon? He's dressed as the Doppler effect. The show's too smart for me, man. Bob's Burgers. And then they call it Bob's Burgers. What's it about? Everybody's eating chocolate. I turned it off. This is the Fairly Odd Parents, because the episode title is called Scary Godparents. This is Community. This is the Addams Family. Still looks better than the Rob Zombie one, man. This is Brooklyn Nine-Nine. E.T. E.T. the show. The Silver Surfer. Stranger Things. I don't know what this is. I have no clue. Glee. This shit got a Glee palette to it, man. Riverdale. Okay, I pass. This is the Wild Thornberries. Thornberries. The Wild Thornberries. This shit's the Wild Thornberries. The Return of the Wild Thornberries. The Wild Thornberries with a Y. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Friends, Pog. That's Ross. Ross winters a potato. All in the Family. I don't know. All right. Bah. He's all like, but. Oh, man, I don't know what this is. Downton Abbey. Well, that was pretty much my only guess for that one. This is Riverdale? No, I know this one. This is iCarly. Full House. This is New Girl. This is My Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. It's something like that. You know, it's one of those fucking shows. You know, one of those shows. You know what I'm talking about? Everyone's like, it's really good. You should watch it. And I'm like, oh, is it on Netflix? And they're like, no, it's on the CW at 7:30 every Thursday. I don't know this. This is Riverdale. This is iZombie. I don't know this. This is a tough one, man. Was this the guy who was the best man at Donald Trump's third wedding? Because if in that case, I'm pretty sure this fucker is Alf. Alien life form. Stranger Things. This looks like Wonder Woman. Bro, the show's... No, this is Bones. I was going to say, if this shit is Wonder Woman, they were really on something. She's a superhero. She's being carried out by a man and shooting a gun. Come on, just think for a second. What the hell? Leave it to Beaver? I don't know. This mask is terrifying. This is Everybody Loves Raymond. Don't talk to your mother like that. You talk to her like that. She's not my mother. Holy crap. This is Frasier. Don't even try me. He's D'Artagnan. This is Glee. This is Game of Thrones. Shit has got to be Riverdale, man. Come on. It's not Glee. Regular show? Ooh, the callback. That 70s show. Oh, shit. Infinity Train. The Gems. The one with the gems. Steven Universe. Ah, Jesus Christ. I don't know. I'm passing. I don't know this one. Modern Family. I'm Dunphy posting. We're about to bring back Dunphy posting. This is Beavis and Butthead. 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps. This is like Rage Against the Machine when they play a children's birthday party. I'll have 2 pints of lager and a packet full of crisps. Sorry, I'm DC's Legends of Tomorrow. Don't trust the B -- in Apartment 23. It's a good show. I believe it's a good show, but it kind of looks like ass. Can we at least agree that if the show is good, it looks like garbage? Just like visually. Oh, I'm judging it based on a single frame. Doesn't it look like she's like, don't you like my costume? And then the guy's like, what are you? And she's like, I'm a cop, but hot. And then the audience is like, no? Okay. That's the exact joke. Well, I mean, the Big Bang Theory, I didn't even know that my dude was wearing the shirt that made him look like the Doppler effect. What's the line that Squeaks played it on his show? It was Sheldon is playing Super Mario 64 on a poorly coded emulator on his laptop. And then Johnny Galecki's date comes up the stairs. And then Kaylee Cuoco goes, isn't she a big scientist? And he goes, the only way she could have a contribution to science is... Hold on. No, not when he says Bazinga. But I did see the origin of Bazinga. When he says, A, Sheldon, are you kidding? A, I rarely kid. And B, if I do, you'll be able to tell by my use of the word Bazinga. Yeah. She walks up the stairs and then Kaylee Cuoco goes, isn't she a big scientist? And Sheldon says, oh, please. The only way she could have a contribution to the scientific community is if they started sending chimps back to space. Bad. And then she's like, Sheldon, if you were my boyfriend, I'd poison your Mountain Dew. And then Sheldon says, Penny, if you were my girlfriend, I would drink it. Bazinga. It's a good episode, man. Anyway, sorry. Happy endings. See, new girl, my crazy ex-girlfriend, don't trust a bee in apartment 23. Happy endings. It's all the same show. This is like people who shows to watch after you finish Gilmore Girls, right? Are these not the same shows? No. Does the Venn diagram overlap like 98%? You know, all that's going on in my head now is inside number 9. British TV names are so funny. That's as soon as I learned like one thing about young adult oriented cartoons, it pushes another thing out. I learned about Infinity Train and Regular Show, and I lost Phineas and Ferb. My man, this is for kids? Then why the hell are you still talking about it? This show's for kids? I'm like, whenever I'm like, I don't watch this shit, I'm an adult. People are like, bad take. Then I'm like, oh, it's an adult show. They're like, it's for little babies. You can't have it both ways. I watched it when I was a kid, but I'm an adult now. Okay, that makes sense, but it completely blows my argument out of the water. Your Honor, I object. On what grounds? It's devastating to my case. Overruled. Good call. TV shows by highest and lowest rated episode. 9.6 out of 10, huh? On a Big Bang Theory episode. Is this Sheldon Cooper winning the damn Nobel Prize? Oh man, it's Futurama for sure. Jurassic Park, that's one of those. If you spell it right, please. That's one of those episodes that lives rent-free in your head. The Winds of Winter. Can I spoil something about Game of Thrones, like season 7, season 6? Is the Winds of Winter the one where they blow up the Sept? Is it the one where they blow up the Sept? Yes, it is. I don't think that would be my number one episode. I think the one where Nathan Fillion gets his head popped open like a damn hazelnut, and also what's the one like season 4? They go to Winterbottom, whatever it's called. Sorry, Game of Thrones. Hard Home. Yeah, that's okay. That's Stranger Things. This is more of a knock on Friends than you could imagine. The fact that the highest episode is 9.7 and the lowest episode is 7.2 is because every episode of Friends is the same. No, no, and Seinfeld is pretty much the same for the record. It's just it's consistent television. Is that John Mulaney? I'm sorry. The Flash. Out of time. I should have known. I don't know again, this is the shit they film in my city. I don't need to see it. I can just like take a little drive down to the Georgia Viaduct and watch them shoot the shit on the damn green screen. Take 435 of him going like this. Anyway, sorry. Okay, you know what? Someone sold me on that, and I don't know the first answer. Someone said pixelated album covers. No, featured. Okay. Dude, I could do this. And this is the only way we can actually show Nirvana's Nevermind on camera, so, you know, it's a win-win. This is Michael Jackson Off the Wall. This is Michael Jackson's Thriller. Dude, really? Why is... I told you, Nevermind. Why is Michael Jackson's Thriller not him going like this? Instead, it's him going... He's just lounging. Okay, this is Dark Side of the Moon. This is Bjork. The album is called Hypernova. I don't know the name. I don't know the name. I'm sorry, I have to pass it. That hurts. This is Demon Days. This is Blondie. You can just name the artist? This is Lord? Hold on. This is Marilyn Manson? Okay. If you can just name the artist, that's a lot easier. It's Katy Perry. I had to get further away from my monitor. It's the Sex Pistols. This is Primal Scream. This is Bjork. Okay. You got anything else? You got fucking anything else? You think he's never going to get Primal Scream? He's never going to get Primal Scream. You think I'm not going to get fucking Primal Scream? Any questions? I know pixelated album covers is only a debuff for other people. Shit looks like a cursed Let It Be. Let It Be. Anyone in chat know this one? Tell me if this is an insane one. Can I tell you, I feel like they pixelated it just a little bit too much. This, I don't know what this is. This looks like what they try to get you to, they say we don't use menus anymore. Can you scan this to see what our lunch menu is? And this is what pops up on my damn phone. I can't, there's nothing. There's nothing here. I don't see how I could realistically be expected to know what this is. This is an exercise in misery. I am exiting this quiz. You've gone too far. Here we go. 1991. This is Pearl Jam's 10. Then we've got Abbey Road. Then we got Michael Jackson's Off the Wall. Bad. That's bad. Sorry. 2013. I don't know this. I don't know it at all. I'm gonna say that's the XX. I'm just taking a guess. 1995. I don't immediately recognize it, but I do see American. Arctic Monkey. I typed in American and I got Arctic Monkeys. Okay, American Idiot. 2011. You got to give me some time for that one. 2004. Swedish artist. Apparently, I already got it. It was Lars Winnerbach Vaden under Brorana. So I'll take that. Okay, I see the best of Bob Marley. The essential Bob Marley. Legend. Because we looked it up. Remember, we looked it up. How long has it been on the leaderboard? Or on the Billboard Hot 200 reggae music. I see Adele's 21. I see Stadium Arcadium from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's a concept album. All the songs are about California. The listener knows it. I'm wondering if one day the band is going to figure it out. Is there like a government program in England where they let you play Sporkle? Like if you make one Sporkle quiz a week with British content in it, they give you like a little tax break or something. Pulp, different class. That one could have gotten. Dude, they should make it like you can't get your unemployment benefits unless you do at least one Sporkle quiz. Create one Sporkle quiz a week. It makes perfect sense. Or you could like be looking for a job. Or you can make Sporkle quizzes. No, I'm not. I'm done with Rumbleverse for like a bit, okay? I gotta let my elo decline a little bit. It's not a knock on the game. It's a knock like on myself and where like I'm at in my life. I can't go into rumbleverse right now because every time I land, whether someone lands on top of me, I land on top of them, or like we just happen to run into each other, I land the first shot on them and I'm like, I'm a god. And then they just full combo me the whole time. And it's just like, it's insanity how quickly it happens. People are too good. And I refuse to get a smurf because I'm too ethical. So you refuse to smurf and you refuse to get better? Yeah, it's a game. It's just a game is such a based mindset. 4 seems like a rare payout too. We're usually like well below or somewhat above that. No, he died. What is this emote? Crew W? Chib, I don't know how to follow you anymore. Crew W, it's the new Pog champ. Come on, man. You confused poet. Come on. Nobody's going to say he is crewing. If I'm in public and someone says he is pogging, I'm like, oh man, another 40-year-old. If I'm in public and someone says he is crewing, I'm going to be like, ooh, cringe. Cringe. That's what I'm going to say. I'm crewing. You're not crewing, okay? You know what? Now that I look at it over and over in chat, like, you know, hundreds of times, it's starting to grow on me a little bit. You're getting trolled. What are you talking about? Chiblee wouldn't come into my chat and troll me. We're like best friends. Also, if I'm getting trolled, honestly, I've stopped caring about getting trolled. Now I'm like, okay, troll me. You want me to just go like, you want me to get in the fetal position while you troll me? Go ahead. I'm a man who's lost his will to fight back. Hey, did you see that the International Space Station just crashed into the Pacific Ocean? Oh, really? No. All right. Oh, okay. Troll me some more. Hey, sorry I couldn't come to the game. I just found out my mom has BOFA. Oh, BOFA what? Both of my nuts in her mouth. Okay, fine. You got me. Congratulations. Whatever. I'm just trying to live my life, okay? I don't understand all these memes that people say all the time. I just don't get them. It's so exhausting to have to constantly be on edge at all times. I kind of like the clownfish this week. Stop. I'm getting so distracted by all the crew W's in chat, man. I don't get it. It's putting me off my game. I can't focus. It's like playing at an away game. Like I'm at the opposition's arena. Did you guys see they deleted crew W's? All right, here we go. Memeception. I see what you did there. Christopher Nolan. We can't win this one. This one's going down. I can't believe it's happening in my hometown. You come here. You go back there. Yeah. Dude, 15-18 jellyfish with garlic this stage of the game. That's pretty spicy. That's pretty crew W if I do say so myself. We just need one more experience point. We're not doing much with the scampi that round, though. That is true. We want some garlic, man. There's some garlic. We're off to the races. This feels like a loss to me. Just a little too strong. That horse is getting too much work done. I can garlic my own balls. Thank you very much. Just noticed the subtle feathering on the mosquito's wings. How ironic. You'd be an adorable Godfather. They already made Boss Baby 1 and 2. They should make the baby Godfather. Godfather Baby? The Godfather Baby be like, I'm gonna make him a diaper he can't reuse. It's sponsored by Pampers. Come on, I thought that was pretty good for off the top of the dome piece. Did you just yak? No, but I did, so Sunday night, I had put the baby to bed. I heard her cry. And usually I give her like 5 or 10 minutes just to like, because suddenly she wakes up in the middle of the night and she's like, wah, wah. And then she's like, never mind, I'm asleep. But this time I was like, this cry was just like a little different, a little weird. So I said, you know what? Just for peace of mind, I'm going to go in. I'm going to check on her. I went into the room. She was like, Daddy, Daddy. I picked her up. I was like going like this, not even just to burp her, to comfort her. Then she threw up all over me. All over my shoulder, all over my back, all over her crib, and like the rug that's on the ground that we sleep on when we put her to bed. And then I went into Kate's office, and I was like, our baby just threw up. And then that kick-started, like, it was like, you know, Mom, I'm Sick protocol, where we watched, like, Peppa Pig for, like, an hour, and we tried to get her to drink some water, but she was like, I don't want to drink water. I feel yucky. And we're like, that's why you got to drink water. That's why you got to drink the water. No, she had some kind of cold or flu. It came on super quick, too. Like, it was Sunday, she was normal. We took her to the park. We got back from the park. I was about to take her out. Like, she ate lunch. We were about to go out for her nap. And then I, like, looked at her cheeks. Her cheeks were, like, really rosy. And then I was like, oh, that's weird. And then I, like, felt her forehead. And I was like, oh, she's, like, a little hot. So we stayed home. And then that night, she threw up. I think it's just normal kid sickness. I read online that our kid is almost 2. But I read online, in the first year of your child's daycare existence, physicians expect that your child will get sick 15 to 18 times. I actually think that we kind of did better than average. I think we only got sick like 12 times. It's like a 20% discount. I'll take that. Why is the egg hat not available in SAP? It's a 1 of 1. Maybe you've heard of it. It's, listen, here's the thing. It's a symbolic item, but the image of it is not really what you're paying for. What you're paying for is there's a contract written in the code. No, it's not an NFT. It's not, hey, come on, that's not an NFT. Here's what it is that you are paying for the code that's on this ledger consisting of a chain of blocks. And then the avatar is like symbolic. What you have is an entry in the ledger that cannot be changed. You're paying for that security that comes from is that funging? Is that non-fungible? I don't know. Look, I think you're getting it mixed up. I'm not talking about NFTs. I'm talking about like an immutable piece of data on the blockchain that happens to be an ape with 3D glasses smoking a cigar. It's not an NFT. You guys are trying to slander me. You're trying to put words in my mouth. It's 2 very different things. It's a hamster wearing a hat with the Bitcoin on it. It's not an NFT. It's a stolen piece of... It's James Bond. I just bought from Russia with love. Anyway, Kate is live. I'm going to send you over there.